Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the 8th race, the third to last race of the SARS Tour Season 1. Oh man, this season's really starting to come to a close here at Winchester. Yeah, right in Indiana. 60 lap action here because it's a short track, so it's a given. I think it's shorter than Bristol. Marcus de Jesus, big story, he is back from his coma out of the blue. And just basically, the TG Racing just gave Leon the boot after it was abysmal 2 races. Basically run her car for the rest of the season. He's 27th in points, by the way. And talking about Colt Williamson next, because some crazy news there. He wound up breaking his right hand amongst the chaos that went down at the Marshall last time out in the Marshall Mile. But despite that, he's 10th in points, so the team is looking to have him try and go through it. They have a special cast from to run through at Winchester. It's a short track, so it's going to be a pain. But the third and last story for this going into this race is Stephen Waters has come back from his injury one race early. They said that it was reported that he'd be out for 3 races. He's only been out for 2. He's back here, especially since he's 25th in standings. We're going to cover that in a minute. And here is footage of Marcus de Jesus in Atlanta, because I guess basically, I think that's where the Fayette sisters are based out of, but basically testing the car in Atlanta, and well, he is back in action. He's 27th in the standings, so it'll be interesting to see. And well, in the one car, might as well mention this right quick, since apparently it was supposed to be Hana Kanako at Dover, but they decided to do a swap. So there you go. So Kanako is in the car here. And David Jones, the points leader coming into this race, is on pole with G.G. Marlin. Oh my. So the points leader, my goodness. And it's a really close points battle. Javon American, oh man, rough qualifying. Sean Swap Jr. starting dead last, but it's still really close qualifying time. So not really anything to be ashamed of. It's Stephen Waters having a rough go out, but then again, probably a bit rusty just from missing 2 races. There is your top 6 in the point standings. David Jones, your points leader, 1 point above Carl Horsevar and Mylon Harris. Connor Lemon 5th in points. I haven't mentioned her in points wise for quite a while. And Mr. Hodak. And then looking at the top 25 bubble, Kanish Tarnabay is 2 points below. Waters 2 points above. Jesus 9 points behind. So really, thank goodness he came back. And Javon American 16 points behind, but there's still hope. So let's get straight into the race. Alright, as this race is about to begin with David Jones, the points leader, on pole. Still crazy to think about. This guy's fast, and here we go, green flag racing. There's Gigi Marlin on the high side. Getting, oh boy, looked like she almost lost already. They're just squirreling all over the place out of 2. This feels like a somewhat condensed space for these guys, because you've already seen how crazy they could be, especially at Bristol. This feels a bit smaller almost. I mean, it's higher banking than Bristol, but still. And they're just wow, yeah, Gus going deep in there. Zach Miller, I think it's top 10. Just about, I think it looks like it. Colt Williamson run right ahead of him with those injuries. There's Kana Lemon, who's currently like 3rd in the standings. Like, she has been on a roll this season, and I just haven't really talked about it. And the caution's already out. What is, oh Jesus, Brad Pitt. Oh my gosh, the never-ending story. This guy, I'm convinced he has been in every incident, like in an incident at some point in every race. Same for Sasha Bright. What the what? I think we're like 2-3 laps in. And seems like there, how much damage? There's quite a few skid marks. I think Mylon Harris got some damage. Javen American. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just showed you guys or you guys just saw the point standings. Point standings? Well, yeah, the point standings around the top 25 bubble. He does not need that. And oh jeez, got wiped out by Sarah Taylor. She goes up into her own teammate with Javen American getting piled in. Are you kidding me? Marcus de Jesus got a tiny piece of it. Now look at it. So she goes up. No, that's Sarah Taylor. Oh jeez, into Mylon Harris, and she just went up into her own driver. I almost said guy. They're both female. And Javen American just absolutely nowhere to go. Like, he was already on the high side, and like that's where the incident happened. Couldn't really duck down the inside unless he forced out Joshua Barkley, it looked like. That is just a mess. Oh my gosh. And Will Young got a piece of it because of course he did. It feels like the usual suspects when it comes to these early crashes. I'm telling you. It's a weird pack. Oh my gosh, that has to suck for Jim American. He does not need this right now. Alright, now here we go. Restarting on lap 9 of 60 with points leader David Jones on I almost said pole again. Sorry, he's in front on the restart. I can't tell. Oh my gosh, who was that lap car there? Wasn't paying attention. Whoever it is, they fallen back. And they just Miles Trower up to second now, it looks like. Miles Trower, man, he's been on a downswing once the second half of the season started going off. I don't know. And they're just they're all over the place. There's the one car. I think for this race driven by Hana Kanako. I think, at least that's the plan. Or not the plan, it was plan. Oh jeez, I don't know. There's been, for some reason, like, for some reason I'm getting mixed information. And clearly so have the officials, because either Carlisle got the points. So I don't know. Not sure what's going on with that debacle. But regardless, see how this goes. And regardless from what I heard, Hana Kanako is going to finish out the season in this car anyway. So, I don't know. And, oh, jeez, I thought they went 3 wide there. Sarah Taylor, man, you still see her with quite a bit of damage. She's clearly slowing up. Oh, jeez. Clearly slowing up everyone else. That might, oh, man, that could be she could be a danger to everyone else there, man. Like, her season, I don't know, like, I can't remember her season off the top of my head. It just hasn't felt memorable. I know she's been in a few scuffles. I know for sure her teammate had been in a lot of scuffles. My goodness. I don't even think Sasha Bright's near the bubble. But, my gosh. Carl Horsevar there. He seems to be pretty far back. He does not need that right now with how close the points are. Mylon Harris is even further back. What's going on? He's on the apron. I don't know if he got forced under there or what, but whatever it was, like, he lost a lot of spots there. These are key positions with how close the top 5 in the point standings are. Or even the top 10, actually. I think about it. My goodness. Satsuki Himigari, currently 13th in points. He still has a shot depending on what happens here, though. We have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. She's running 3rd. So things are going well so far, but again, we just have to watch how this plays out. And there, yeah, Miles Trower, Green Hill Zone. Apparently, that guy, I don't know, like, not much. Like I said before, Miles, like, he's been struggling all season. So, or not all season, but just recently. Hopefully, he get back up there. There's Harrison Fox, who, mind you, is down to like 23rd, 24th in the 24th in the standings. And honestly, I think it's mainly because he missed that one race. It was like after Charlotte, when he finished runner-up for Charlotte, then missed the Bristol race to deal with his injury because he had an injury lingering from race 3. Not race 3, race 4. And now let's talk about the man of the hour right now, David Jones, who's currently the points leader and is just dominating the race so far, getting by lap traffic. I forgot to mention that. There's Sarah Taylor. I think it was the lap car on the restart, getting lapped again. Will Young getting lapped because it's Will Young. What else is there for me to say? Let's be honest here. And he is just, well, actually, not even with the, oh, now gets by him. Now clears Will. And there's what was that? Something went scattering. Not sure what to say. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Something scattered. And he is just leading with authority right now. Nothing but clean air ahead of him, while Miles Trower basically having to get by those two. Oh my gosh. And basically, okay, well, Sarah finally goes up for Miles, but my goodness. Not much room for him to go. Harrison Fox in 4th. Is that Zach Miller 5th? Well, now 4th, it looks like. Zach Miller down, now up to 4th. I almost said down. Up to 4th. And looks like he's catching with certain speed. Zach Miller is catching up to Satsuki Himigari. Where is that speed coming from? Lap cars, well, actually, they're getting out the way somewhat. Colt Williamson in 7th, not 7th, in 6th it looks like. 7th, I think is 57 of Kane Lemon. I could be wrong there, but yeah, Zach Miller, man. This guy, I think he's 20th in the standings coming into this race. My goodness, things need to, something's got to go his way. He wound up DNFing at Dover after causing that big one. I think which one did he cause? I know he caused one of them. I think it was the big one that had Javen American pilot in. It was out of 2 at Dover. As Miles Trower, now he's got clean air ahead of him, but now it's a matter of just trying to catch up to David Jones. But honestly, Miles Trower's best bet is David Jones. Oh shoot. Sorry, almost dropped him. David Jones' best bet, Miles Trower's best bet is that David Jones gets clogged up by traffic here, which might be possible because he's catching quite a few cars from the looks of it. Starting with Brad Bitt, because Brad Bitt can never catch a break in this series at all. I swear, man, Brad Bitt's been in some sort of incident or crash at least once in every single race. And that was the halfway bonus, by the way. I forgot to talk about that, but there you go. Those guys got the halfway points. So, and he's really catching Brad Bitt. He's got to make moves. He's really, John Cena in a 63 into the wall big time. What? I guess, I don't know, free car to pass, I guess. I mean, to be honest, that's another obstacle for second place, which I think is still Miles Trower. There's a 99 of Marcus De Jesus. The fact that this guy is back, for him to come back from his coma, especially when they said, the team themselves brought this up, that he was supposedly just in a coma and out for the rest of the season. Though, to be fair, comas are never, when someone's in a coma, there's never really a proper timetable when they could come back, so maybe that's it. Maybe I'm the dumb one for just thinking a coma is a set time, which I just realized it really isn't. But for him to come back this soon, especially to replace Leon DeFayette, they must have really been disappointed with her performances, which honestly, I don't know. I personally don't know how I feel about it, but then again, I don't know the team and how they operate. And there is Will Young, who's been, this guy is just, how do I talk about this season? I think he's the worst. I think he's statistically the worst amongst all the full-time drivers, at least amongst all the drivers who ran every single race this season. I think he's statistically the worst guy. Either him or Sasha Bright. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know. Someone show me point standings again. I don't know, because I lost the notes on that. Whatever, I'm just going off the top of my head here. And yeah, there's David Jones, man. He's just getting by these guys. Then it's Will Young. Mitchell Hodak's actually keeping pace with David Jones somewhat. At least there's that. By the way, Hodak is top 10 in points, so it really sucks to see him get lapped by David Jones here. It does not help Hodak in the slightest to get lapped like that. But hey, you know what? I mean, maybe, I don't know. If Jones catches up to these other guys and gets blocked enough by Mylan Harris, oh jeez. He's about to get passed up by David Jones. What is this shift up? My goodness, he's passing guys who are in the top. He's lapping. Right now, David Jones is lapping cars who are in the top 10 in points. Oh my goodness, man. Dude, David Jones is just running through these guys. No problem. This is a long green flag stretch. I'm afraid something might happen. I don't know. Hopefully it stays green from here on out. But knowing these guys' track record, something stupid will happen. It will happen in a stupid way, I swear. And there is oh shoot. Well, there's Mylan Harris. Just losing positions. Is that Mitchell Hodak? Wait, was I right? Mitchell Hodak actually is catching David Jones. I interrupted myself. I was trying to say that. Oh, jeez. Wow, he just put Sasha Bright up in a wall. Not sure if he meant that or not. And she slides up. I thought she hit the other wall. So getting by. Mitchell Hodak's still trying to catch him to get his lap back because he needs to. And Sasha Bright, gets in the wall. Oh, into David Jones. Oh, no, Jones around. Oh, my goodness. The point, Brad Bitt. Oh, my gosh, Miles Trower slammed into Brad Bitt in the corner. Just in the corner of the camera there. What on earth is they race back? Oh, no. Oh, no, this is 75. This is Colt Williamson. Oh my, Stephen Waters piece of it. Xander Jeffrey totaled. Or this thing. No, the smoke's from a different car. It looked like Jeffrey's car's totaled. He still has damage, but oh my gosh, that was brutal. Oh no. The replay. Did Sasha Bright get it? Oh my, oh jeez. I think, look like, oh my gosh. I think Jones hit the wall anyway, but it didn't help that Sasha Bright was right on his left rear. I don't know if I guess she was trying to get him back. I don't know. I know it wasn't exactly, my goodness, another pileup, and that's on a Kanako, man. The Project 1 car involved. Up into the wall, and Hodak went 3 wide, man. He really wanted that lap back. Harris got his lap back from that. Trower just slams into Brad Pitt. Dude, Brad Pitt is in another incident. Oh my gosh, should I have a counter? I don't know. And there's just, from Trower's view, what happened? Goes down, and Trower, by the way, Trower was in second. Trower was running second. And couldn't, oh my gosh, and just couldn't find a way around. And Colt Williamson, I don't know, maybe it's his bad right hand, but he did not steer. Oh my gosh. He oversteered it, man. Into the wall, into the barrels. That's just unfortunate. Oh my gosh, we need an update. Alright, so we have not gotten an update on Colt Williamson yet, but given his bad right arm, his broken right arm, oh my gosh, that was rough. And Zachary Miller leading on the restart here, 10 to go. Satsuki Himigari's competition. I think is who is that lap car? I think, is that Sasha Bright still? Oh my gosh, it is. And Harrison Fox backing out. I guess he knows what's up there. Guess he doesn't want to mess around with Sasha Bright. I don't know. But he is up to third now. So Harrison Fox, he's getting something going. Especially since it doesn't help that Harrison Fox wound up in a, I think he was in that, well, he was in that really dumb crash that happened after a race back, I think. I don't remember. There was a lot of crazy crashes that went down at Dover. It's like hard to keep track of it all, depending on which driver I'm talking about here. Satsuki Migari is in second, though. Distant second. Sasha Bright, I guess, still has some speed in that car, trying to get by her. And yeah, she's still trying. Harrison Fox for No Gear Motorsports up to third. Kano Lemon. So Daredevil Motorsports, the 2 full-time entries, second and fourth right now. So great effort from them. And if it looks at the leaderboard, if I'm seeing this correctly, David Jones is still fifth. So David Jones, did he even repair the car after that? They're still running fifth. What on earth? Man, they're really risking it. Okay, they're really risking it here. Which, to be fair, like, the points are that close. Some of their competition is gone. Some of their competition, like, their point, like, in terms of battle for a championship, are, I think, out of the race pretty much. Especially Mouse Trower. So to be fair, like, Jones trying to get as much points as possible with 4 to go. And there's just a pack of cars, man. They're just off pace. I don't know whose fault that is. Will Young's holding up Hodak. Oh my gosh. Horsevar just smacked the wall. Dude, Horsevar having a collapse right now. Just a really bad race for Carl Horsevar. For Stephen Waters Racing. As for Stephen Waters, himself, I think his season overall is done. I think it's just a matter of staying in the top 25 in points. Which he might be fine depending on what happens here. We don't know. By the way, Johnny Johnston III got a piece of that crash. And I just forgot to mention, Zach Miller has led every single lap since the restart. And just like that, Zach Miller wins at Winchester. I did not see... Well, I somewhat saw it. I mean, I don't know. He was running like top 10 for most of the race. So he had the speed for it. I just didn't like... I don't know. Who could have predicted that David Jones get wiped out like that? I mean... Jones bounce backs finished fourth anyway. Massive props. What is this top 10? Oh my gosh, we need to get results right quick. Oh boy. So here are the results for this race. Zachary Miller managed to get his win here because he had been really frustrated how the season had been going. Really frustrated. Himigari 6th. DeFayette wound up finishing 5th. Allure, like the original DeFayette that started the season. Sean Swap Jr. started dead last. Finished top 10. Props to him on that one. 28 cars finished this race, so honestly, 4 DNFs. Sarah Taylor, no, that's not Sarah, sorry. 3 laps down. Schrower out. Hana Kanaka on the Project 1 car. Colt Williamson, we still need an update on that guy because we don't know yet. That's just, he already came in with a broken hand. He did not need that. My goodness, man. Xander Jeffrey still managed to finish the race. David Jones, surprisingly enough, is still your points leader because he stayed out, so it really helped him out. Look at the points difference between him and Michael Taylor. Oh my gosh, Kane Lemon is still third in points, like still fairly close amongst the others somewhat. It's getting a bit separated. But Taylor Lay, you see Gigi Marlin, Adam Irwin gained a couple spots, at least there's that. Jimmy Jim 15th. Sarah Taylor went down. Harrison Fox with another runner finish. Gets him up to 17th again. Laura Lafayette up to 19th, so that helps her out with the top 25 battle. And speaking of, Waters lost a spot, but not too gloom and doom. He has to beat Brad Bitt in the next race. That's pretty much it. Javen America is just far off. Jesus is getting closer and closer to getting into the top 25. He just has to see how the next race goes. So that'll be quite the interesting battle given the drivers we've been talking about all season. Jonathan Denmark, just he's been out of the race. Jay Rory, we haven't seen in a couple races. Sean Swab Jr. up to 35th already in points. Hana Kanako, well, I don't know. Well, dead last, but honestly, I don't know how much to say there. It's the first start. So yeah, look at that. So next race is going to be Ricky Raceway going up to Quebec now. That's going to be interesting. Indiana to Quebec. But for now, that is it for me. See ya.